was the one that nicknamed me Shecky. That's tough to live up to. It really is. And you know, this is completely extemporaneous tonight. That's why I studied for it for about 4 days. Wrote some notes. But I do have some experience prior to my New York gig, and I used to open for my rabbi at funerals. I want to get serious for a minute. You know, this is a special occasion. It's a wonderful time, and I think that I know that we're all happy to share this occasion with Carol. Carol has written a wonderful book, a terrific memoir, and, you know, so there's all kinds of dreams. You know, Carol's dream has come true. My dream is sometimes a nightmare, sometimes a dream, you just don't know. So, you know, I was thinking about Carol's book, and I thought about page 51 in her book, where she talks about when her middle finger was extended, you know? And, I mean, that right there proves she's Italian. You know, and how about that subtitle? Love, Life, and Sucking It Up. You know, I'm thinking, Jeff, you're a lucky man. Well, here we are in paradise. How many people here are year-rounders? All right. And how many snowbirds do we have? Snowbirds, raise your hands. Okay, so let me see if I can understand this. You can raise your hands to let us know you're a snowbird, but you can't use a turn signal on your car? Now, what is with that?
True.
I think a lot of you here know that I've been married a few times.
I didn't know that.
And when I moved to Florida, I got on a dating website. You know, I was looking to meet a higher class of woman. And I finally got a response from a gal in a gated community, Lee County Jail. So now I'm remarried, and you know, I just wish that someone would open a restaurant called I Don't Care, so I could go to the place my wife's always talking about. I was in Miami last week. My grandkids live over there. Saw a sign on the bus in Miami. Nothing compares to breast milk. Hey, no argument for me. Regardless of what's happened with the BBC in the last week, I did hear a good thing on BBC Radio. They say that exercising in your 70s slows brain shrinkage. Actually, that's not the shrinkage I'm concerned about. Okay, so it's flu season. We all know it's flu season. Everybody here most likely had their shots. But you still have to be careful of passing viruses. There's all kinds of things that can happen. And so, you know, they advise that you wash your hands with warm water and soap. And make sure you don't quit too soon. And the way to do that is to sing happy birthday while you're doing it. Now, I'll tell you, when I pee, I got time to sing American Pie. Twice. You know, with age comes medical issues. Oh, issues. Don't you love it? Everything today is issues. You know, like, he's got emotional issues. She's got weight issues. And I mean, I remember the day when you could tell it like it is. He's a crazy fucker. She's going to need a bigger boat. And I had a colonoscopy the other day, and with apologies to my gay friends, that is not the love canal. So I've got diabetes, and now I'm on insulin. Use that needle every night. Reminds me of the 70s. And I used to do coke, but I had to give it up. Oh man, it's so expensive. But I think I could have stayed with it if somebody had just told me, you got to take the mirror off the wall. Let's talk about family. the Corsini family. I think the Corsini family is a tribute to love, loyalty, and togetherness.
Woo! Yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. And I'm including Jeff and Vic in that. No question. This is quite a family.
And Carly too.
Carly too, who I don't really know, but I have met.
Raise your hand, Carly.
And anybody else that I forgot, it's only because I don't know you. I want to talk about my family a little bit. Had dinner with my wife's mother recently. She said, Dave, have some potatoes. I said, I'll have one. She said, you don't have to be polite. I said, okay, I'll have one, you stupid cow. Yeah, mother-in-law's coming. I had to clean out half my closet so she could hang upside down to sleep. I was raised by my father. My mother left before I was born. And you know, I like being raised by my dad. He was schizophrenic, but he was good people. I'll never forget one year I was 5, he was Mussolini. So my daughter was driving her kids to school the other day, and she's behind a garbage truck, and a huge dildo flies out and hits the windshield. So to hide her embarrassment, she turns to her kids and says, my, what a large insect. And her 10-year-old says, amazing it could fly with a dick that big.
Oh, man.
So, you know, I've mentioned before, I've been married a few times, so I've got a lot of experience about relationships. So I could even pass some of this on, which of course you know I'm going to, whether you want to hear it or not. So here's some advice. Wife, if you're a wife. Guys, if your wife or girlfriend asks, honey, if I were to get you a 3-way for your birthday, which of my friends would you invite? Don't give 2 names. And I think most of the guys know this, but panties are just overpriced wrapping paper. I once won an argument with a woman in a dream I had. My life, my sex life is like a Ferrari. I don't have a Ferrari. And I just want to finish with this. You know, I am one American who believes in senior sex. If she's over 18 and a senior, I'm ready. Thanks, everybody.